Well, this morning we go on the road to welcome in fall with pumpkins, one of the things that symbolize the season.
There are plenty of them out at Pleasant Valley Farm west of Sand Springs. That's where Randy Owens got his start years ago by welcoming Christmas. Autumn arrives at Pleasant Valley Farm as a kaleidoscope. Pumpkins and winter squash and gourds piled high, scattered about. And even though it's a lot of work, Randy Owens wouldn't have it any other way.
That's something that I've always wanted to do. I like it here.
During the week, Randy's a longtime driver for UPS in Manford and Turleton and Cleveland mainly. But he's always had a passion for the land, so in 2000 he jumped in and started planting Christmas trees in his spare time. He began selling them 4 years later when they were about 4 feet tall.
First year, I think I sold 35 trees, and I was ecstatic. And now we're doing a couple thousand.
Then, as a way to extend the season, and because he fell in love with their color and variety and history, he added pumpkins and winter squash to the mix.
And started growing those, and that was kind of the niche with the pumpkins that kind of set me apart, as I had a lot more varieties and just different shapes and good to eat, and some not so good.
If you've got any questions about which is which, Randy can fill you in. He often grows his own, but he's had a terrible time with wild hogs lately, so instead this year, he's brought in tractor-trailer loads of the fruit. All the skill in maneuvering the big brown truck all these years comes in handy on the farm, since all these boxes have to be unloaded and piled for display. And there they vie for attention, languishing in the sun, all bumps and ridges and curves, the spectacular artistry of autumn, something for everyone with which to celebrate the season.
Some people want the tall, skinny ones. There's short, fat ones, green, orange. There's no rhyme or reason.
As the farm has grown over the years, Randy and his family make sure to add new attractions every year, realizing a trip to the country becomes a family tradition. He snagged the train from the old Celebration station. There are scenes set up for those scrapbookable photos of the kids to chart how they grow from one autumn to the next. Pumps to pump and scarecrows to consider. There'll be a petting zoo as always. And since Randy's always pondering the next project, those tall poles promise next year's adventure for the kids. He makes sure that coming to walk amongst the Christmas trees or the pumpkins, through the corn or the sorghum, can be an easy family outing.
They want to come out and walk around, you know, like during the pumpkin season, we have duck races, we got the barnyard animals, we got things that they can come out here and do for free and leave and never spend a dime.
He says all of this is his passion, Randy does, despite what Mother Nature has thrown at him over the years. She also graces us with the beautiful bounty of the season of harvest, and in doing that, has given Randy a place to plant his heart.
This is where my heart is, and don't have very many more years at the big brown truck, so I'll be here every day.
So Pleasant Valley Farm has a Facebook page and a website. It is southwest of Sand Springs over in Creek County. This coming Saturday and Sunday, Randy will host vendors and craftspeople and food at his annual Winter Squash and Pumpkin Festival. Runs all day.
So